So title this Solve Systems by Elimination. And what's the big idea right here? And how do we eliminate the variable?
By multiplying one of the equations.
Okay, so we're trying to combine adding or subtracting equations is how I'd phrase this. To eliminate a variable. That is the main idea behind this. So with I'm going to give you this equation, 5x plus y equals 9, and 10x minus 7y equals negative 18. And so what's the first thing I got to do? Okay, so we need to multiply one of the equations so you were going to say multiply by 2 so that this would be 10, right? Yeah, so that the x's or y's have the same coefficient. Now, it could be one or both, right?
Yeah.
You remember that? One or both of the equations so that the x's or y's have the same coefficient. Okay, so multiplying that top equation by 2, okay. Negative 2, so that these are opposite signs. Very good. So I'm going to write that just right down here, okay? So I have negative 10x. What will the y's be?
Negative 2y.
Negative 2y. And the 9? Negative 18. Okay, so would I have to add or subtract these? We'd have to add because they have the opposite signs. So these x's would cancel out, right? And then negative 7 plus negative 2y, negative 9y, negative 36, I agree. Okay, so this second thing we did. Add your modified equations to eliminate a variable. So we did that, right? So now what do I got to do? So solve for that variable. Solve for the remaining variable. Okay, so divide by negative 9. and y would equal 4. Could you shut that door, please?
What time do you guys leave again for JV?
2:30.
2:30. Okay.
Okay, what do I do now, guys?
Check.
Plug that into the equation.
Yes, plug that value back in to solve for your other variable. So which equation would you like to do that with? Why the top one? I agree, but why? Because it's what? It's simpler. Okay, so 5x plus, this would be y, but now it's 4. Oh, you're telling me what it equals. Okay, now plug that value back in to solve for your other variables. So that tells me what to do. Solve. So how do I get rid of the 4? Subtract. So 5x equals 5, right? Divided by 5. And x equals 1. Okay. Write your solution as an ordered pair. Because while this does explicitly tell me what it equals, the most efficient way to show your work and solution is like that. Adler, you know I upload those to a document, right? Yeah. Under Math 2 Toolkit entries. I'm not saying it to make fun of you. I want you guys to know that. Here, I'll show you where they are here in a moment. I posted it, but I'm not sure I've ever explicitly shown you. Okay? And how would I check if I wanted to?
Plug both in.
Yeah. Check your solution. So I would have 5 times 1 plus 4 equals 9. And yep, that works. And I always do those parentheses like that just so I know I'm plugging in variables. Grayson? So write your solution as an ordered pair. I'm just lazy and SOLN. After a while, when you take enough of these classes, you start getting shorthand. Like you learn how to write in shorthand, and sometimes that bleeds through to you guys. Okay, so my other equation, 10 times 1 minus 7 times the y value, which is 4, equals negative 18. So that would be 10 minus 28. It's negative 18. I believe that works. And there are your notes on solving systems by elimination.